and tie them in bundles for burning, but gather the wheat into my barn. He proposed another parable to them. The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed that a person took and sowed in the field. It is the earth of all seeds, yet when full grown, it is the largest of plants. It becomes a large bush, and the birds of the sky come and dwell in its branches. He spoke to them in a parable. The kingdom of heaven. The woman took and mixed with 3 measures of wheat flour until the whole batch was leavened. All these things Jesus spoke to the crowds in parables. He spoke to them only in parables to fulfill what has been said through the prophet. I will open my mouth in parables. I will announce what has lain hidden from the foundation of the world. Then, dismissing the crowds, he went into the house. His disciples approached him and said, "Explain to us the parable of the weeds in the field." He said, "He who sows good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seed, the children of the kingdom. The weeds are the children of the evil one, and the enemy who sows them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the age, and the harvesters are angels. Just as weeds are collected and burned up with fire, so will it be at the end of the age. The Son of Man will send his angels, and they will collect out of his kingdom all who cause others to sin and all evildoers. They will throw them into the prison. There will be wailing and grinding of teeth. Then souls will come in the kingdom of their Father. Whoever has ears ought to hear." Welcome, dear listeners, to our reflection for the 16th Sunday in August. The readings are taken from Wisdom chapter 12, verses 13, then 16 to 19, Romans chapter 8, verses 26 and 27, and Matthew 13, verses 24 to 43. These readings speak about the patience of God. The Gospel reading narrates 3 parables, all of which illustrate the patience of God. In the first parable, a farmer is said to have sown good seed in his field. But in the middle of the night, his enemy came and sowed darnel among the wheat. When the servants saw the darnel, they asked the master whether they should weed it out. But the master told them to let the wheat and the darnel grow together till the harvest, when the two will be separated. In this parable, God is portrayed as delaying judgment till the end of time. The second parable compares the kingdom of God to a mustard seed, which is the smallest of all seeds, but when it is sown, it grows into the biggest shrub of all and becomes a big tree. The third parable is similar to the second. The kingdom of God is like the yeast which a woman took and mixed it in with 3 measures of flour till it was leavened all through. The kingdom of God has humble beginnings like a mustard seed. The kingdom of God is like yeast, which disappears into the flour and yet leavens the flour from within. God could have chosen to establish his kingdom at the click of a button, but God is willing to wait and to see things develop from humble beginnings. God is willing to see the kingdom grow slowly but surely till it extends to the ends of the earth. God is willing to work in a hidden manner, like the yeast hidden in flour, and yet transforming the world from within our hearts. The reading from the book of Wisdom takes up the theme of God's patience in judging his people. God governs us with great lenience. When we sin, he forgives us because, as Psalm 103 says, we are dust. We are weak. As St. Paul observes, sometimes we cannot even find the right words to pray properly. So God comes to our help and sends the Spirit who expresses our plea in a way that could never be put into words. God is patient without stuttering, just as a mother listens with patience to her child who is learning to form the first words and the first sentences. God is like a language teacher who has to listen with patience to foreign students as they struggle to pronounce words and construct sentences. Patience is God's way of doing things. Now, sometimes we think